Brothers and sisters, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me again today. I'm so happy to see you. Today is Monday, the 10th of April 2023, and I'm so happy that you can join me again today on today's video. So today's question is why is it that you find yourself really liked by many people, and you make friends really easily? You always get the best jobs. You get really good jobs in very nice places with very nice income, but within a short time, that relationship goes bad. Within a short time, you find that the people that you're really good friends with, your friendship breaks up with them. Within a short time, the relationship that you're in, that is so wonderful, that is so amazing, just comes to an end, and there's nothing that you've done wrong. You have not had a quarrel with someone. Nothing really that you can put your finger on has happened as far as you know. But the relationship somehow just has gone sour. And for most of us, or for most people, it's like a trend in your life. It just keeps happening over and over and over again, and there's no clear explanation as to why this keeps happening to you. So in most cases, some people would say that no, that's just the story of my life. That's been happening since the time I was at school, since the time I was at university. I make friends really easily, but all of a sudden, in just a short time, people start talking about me, start saying bad things about me, and the friendship just fizzles out. Each time you walk into a room, at work, people are huddled together talking about you, and you know that they're talking about you, because the moment you walk in, the crowd will disperse, or they will suddenly just change the subject as if they were not talking about you. But in your spirit, you know that they were talking about you. You were the subject matter, and basically that you're not liked at work, at church, at school, at university, wherever it is that you in the community, in the neighborhood, and so on. This, my brothers and sisters, most often is the spirit of rejection. You find you've lost favor. It could be with a new business partner you've just started a new business venture with, but all of a sudden you've lost favor with that person, and the relationship just turns sour all of a sudden, and you have this feeling that you're really not wanted in that relationship anymore, either with your spouse, in your home, at your work, and you're wondering why. Now, I want to share with you what God says in Isaiah 58 verse 1 to help us understand a bit more about this spirit of rejection. And the word of God says in Isaiah 58 verse 11, "And the Lord shall guide continually and satisfy thy soul in drought and make fat thy bones, and thou shall be like a watered garden and like a spring of water whose waters fail not." God talks about water in connection with a situation or a place where there is life, where you are wanted, where there is favor, where there is pleasantness, where there is goodness and there is not drought, where there is no failure, which means where there is success, where there is prosperity. And we all know the old saying that that water is life. In Psalm 63 verse 1, the word of God says, "You, God, are my God. Early will I seek thee. My soul thirsteth for thee. My flesh longeth for thee in a dry and thirsty land where there is no water." Water, therefore, is life. And where there is no water, there is possibly death. Where there is no water, apart from there being death, there is a stench, there is a smell, there is something bad that has happened, something has died, there has been loss of life. in Exodus 7 verse 21, the word of God says, when the fish that were in the Nile died, the Nile began to stink, so that the Egyptians could not drink from the Nile. And in Genesis 34 verse 30, the word of God says, and Jacob said to Simeon and to Levi, ye have troubled me to make me stink among the inhabitants of the land, among the Canaanites and the Perizzites, and I being few in number, they slay me, and I shall be destroyed, I and my household. So where there is death, there's a smell, there's a stink, there's a stench, there is isolation. People do not want to be around you. People do not want to be near you. People will reject you. You fall out of favor. You become basically rejected and talked about in a horrible way, and nobody wants to have anything to do with you. People want to part company basically with you. And so this in itself is a spiritual attack, because quite often you can't see yourself and think that, oh, it's because you've not had a bath for 3 weeks. That's why people are talking badly about you. That's why people are avoiding you. No. But in the spirit realm, it is quite possible that that is the case, because it seems like there's some sort of stench, there's some sort of smell, there's some sort of something bad about you that people cannot stand to be around you. And if it is, in a sense, something that is spiritual, then it's difficult to explain in just simple words. You have to go to the Lord in prayer. You have to pray about this to the Lord and ask the Lord to help you, to reveal what it is that is happening to you. It could be that you have fallen in covenant. In your sleep, in your dream, you have come into covenant, and your spirit has been defiled through a spiritual covenant of some kind, and you need to be asking the Lord to help you, to open your eyes for you to see this in the spirit. And every morning that you wake up and you've had a terrible dream, a nightmare, or something that has happened that has unnerved your spirit, you need to be rebuking that dream. You need to be breaking every covenant, any covenant that has been made in that dream, either knowingly or unknowingly, consciously or unconsciously in your dream, with the kingdom of darkness that comes to kill, steal, and destroy, as the word of God says in John 10:10, so that whatever plan the enemy has against you and has covenanted with you in the spirit, in your dreams while you have slept, does not come to manifest itself in your own life. And so it is really through prayer that you can understand more about this, and that you can get rid of this spirit of rejection upon your life. Thank you so much for joining me, my brothers and sisters. I'll see you again in the next video.